Eli's jump training, part 8. All right, so we start out with some Linda Mecklenburg collection recalls from a tunnel to a jump. I'm in agility class. I'm working this with my instructor, Lisa Carol Ross. Most of the stuff I did at home, but I wanted her guidance through some of this. It's hard to see your own dog, and so it's nice to have another pair of eyes on you. He was doing pretty good. I like the direction that I had him lined up on this jump. I like the way that the tunnel brought him out. And he's at 12 inches there. That was a very nice one right there. And then we changed to the other side, just bringing him out of the tunnel the other direction, but the exact same exercise.
Whoa, that was a big swing out.
Oh, he really hit me there.
That was a big swing out. Yeah.
Tunnel. Sit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now,
So that's what I'm looking for, but without my help, right? And he's getting there.
Better.
All right, so starting to introduce him to other obstacles, the tires in this one, the long jumps in this one. This is not his first time on a tire. So while this isn't official jump training, I just wanted to show you a little bit of how I do some tire training in the early days. I do a 2-target version. Again, this is not his first time on the tire jump, but I would say it may be his third time, maybe his second time. And then this is his very first time on a long jump. So setting him up. I did a recall to begin with, then a shorter recall, and then ran with him. And starting to add in other jumps in a little sequence. So he's only doing maybe four or five obstacles together. Starting to show him the front crosses on the move. And then he just learned weave pull, so that was a little weave pull entrance. All right, this is a fun exercise. I did this exercise in class. This is Linda Mecklenburg's ZigZag exercise. It's got a lot of really, really good things to it. So what Linda talks about is the handler's run line, and how when the handler is running in a straight line, the dog should follow that same straight line regardless of the obstacles that are in the dog's path. So if the obstacles are in the dog's path, they should stay on the obstacles and mimic the handler's run line, even as they have to zigzag back and forth to get to the obstacles that are on the run line. And so with this exercise, it's ideal to have 5 jumps. I only had room for 4. And the jumps are spaced between 20 to 25 feet apart. And as they progress, you zigzag the jumps out or in opposite directions 4 inches. So 2 inches for each jump. It moves through each phase. And there's 30 phases of this exercise. I did not do all 30 phases. I did this over a matter of several days, I think a week, because I was doing this in class. So I started it on whatever day we started class on, and then every day I would do a little bit more. So I think he did a total of 4, maybe 5 days on this exercise. And it's hard because he has to come out and he's not only converging into me, he has to diverge away from me. He has to do really fast lead changes. So this is an excellent grid exercise for lead changes and learning to pick up his feet really, really fast. And throughout this entire exercise, I think he dropped the bar only 3 times. Once on that last bar that he just did. And then as it gets really zigzaggy, he drops the first bar a couple of times. but learning how to stay on the handler's run line and zigzag in and out of the run line. And again, this is all about him learning how to transition quickly from his right lead to his left lead. And coming out of the tunnel, you want to do both sides because that first jump is more difficult on one side than it is on the other. And vice versa of that, the second jump is more difficult going the opposite direction. All right, this is, I think this is, this is a 12-inch, just going back to bend work, collection training.
I think I'm good. Yes.
So just building up to 14 and then 16 inches eventually. So I'll just keep repeating this until he's up to 16 inches.
Beautiful. Good move.
And he's doing just a really good job on this. I'm not sure he drops the bar at all on this. He hits the wing once just right there, and then once, coming around for the reward. And then this is 14 inches, doing collection into me. Hit the wing there.
Yes, beautiful. Good boy. Yes.
14 inches again, just going the opposite direction.
Yes. Good.
So a lot of times when I was training, I was training him nearly every single day for the first year of his life. So he's now over a year old here.
Yes.
And I was still training him, I would say 2 to 3 times a day, usually 2 times a day. That was my normal, but sometimes I'm doing 3 times. So this is in the morning, and then you'll see I'm back in my PJs in the evening time here, coming up shortly.
Beautiful.
All right, so this is in the evening time now. So I believe this, I can't remember, but I think I'm still on 14 here, but I may have transitioned him up to 16 sometime throughout this. So you can't see the bar, but he's definitely jumping 14 there. The bar comes down once, and I can tell that it's below that little support there.
Good boy. Super.
So again, just working him, understanding this jump height with all the same exercises we did prior. I like how he looks at the bar, figures out where he needs to lift from, and lifts nicely. I like how he's tucking his little front paws together and almost curling his toes in the back, curling them kind of up, and asking for another collection into me.
Yeah. Yes.
So we've gone from, I think this is 15 weeks of training that we're at so far. I think I started at 40 weeks and we're now at 55. The bar is coming down a heck of a lot less. It is at 14. He is still stressing. He is still worried about that bar.
Good.
He really does not like hitting it.
Good. Very good.
So almost every time he drops the bar, he yawns or walks away.
Very pretty.
He does not like hitting it.
Oops.
I think at one point here he tries to go under the bar. Yep, right there. So this is really good training. Like, we don't go under the bar, bud. Make sure that if your dog does do that, don't laugh. Don't don't give him a reward. Just back them up. Ask them to go over. Once they learn to go under, it is not easy to get rid of that. Under stress, they will opt to go under either the bar or the tire jump.
Good boy. Oh, you okay? Yeah.
Trying to keep my hand super low. to encourage him to look down to the ground.
Yes.
Overall, I'm super pleased with this training. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit.
Boy, very pretty. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Yes. Over. Yes. Good. Yes. Good job. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Super. Super job. Okay. Yes. Very pretty. Yes. Very pretty. Good boy. Super. Good boy. Excellent. Very pretty. Good boy. Switch.
All right, so I wanted to show you
Get back.
a little bit of our
Yes,
verbal
beautiful.
training. So notice that there's no bar. So right now I'm just working on his verbals, and I'm doing 3 different verbals.
Yes,
Switch,
good.
which is his rear cross cue.
Jump. Whoop.
Get back, which is go around to the back side and come towards me.
Come here. Come here.
And then jump. So,
Jump.
and jump is to jump
Yes.
and
Good boy.
turn into me. So if he's on my right side, he'll be jumping left.
Yes.
If he's on my
good.
left side, he'll be jumping right. And then
Switch.
get back is the jump stanchion closest to him,
Switch.
wrapping back
Yes.
into me.
Good. Good. Get back. Yes. Good boy. Push.
That was a push.
Yes.
So a
good
push
boy.
is him going to the back side and
Yes.
coming across my body, or coming. I want him to slice the bar eventually with my push.
Wait, Eli. Come wait for me. Wait for my signal. Good. Jump.
So there was
Yes.
a jump.
Good boy. Super dog. Get back.
There's a get back.
Beautiful. Good boy. Yes. Good job. Good boy. Over the side. Super. Good. Switch. Oops. Switch.
And there's
Yes,
a
good
switch.
boy.
So that was a rear
Very
cross.
good. Very good. Good job. Good job. Jump. Oops. Come back over here.
So the reason that I do these without a bar
Jump.
is because I don't want him
Good
to
boy. Super job.
lose sight of the verbal
Good job.
and start focusing on the jumping part of it. So I don't want to have to worry about any knocked bars. He can make a faster decision
Yes, good
at the last second without a bar there. If the bar's there, he has to set earlier, and so he doesn't have quite as much time to process the information once the bar goes back on.
I wanted to end on your favorite one, but that's a small skinny jump. Get back. Yes, good boy.
All right, here he is at 14 inches.
Beautiful.
So in this training, this is
Super.
in the early evening,
Excellent.
and then I do another training in the late evening.
Good job.
So this is between classes,
Beautiful.
waiting for folks to arrive.
Yes. Good. Oops.
And
Excellent.
working is
Good
14
job.
inches.
Excellent. Yeah, get it. Good. Jump. Yeah.
So that first one, I told him it was right, and he hit the bar with his back foot, and watch this, he slowly gets worse.
Jump.
And he hits the bar. So part of this is the direction that he's coming in on. So I don't have him set on the best angle. So when he's coming in, I want you to watch how he's coming at a slight slice. And so coming towards the camera, he's going to have a harder time. So on that one, it looked like he went around the jump to the right. There he's changing leads there. All right, I gave him a break, and then this is another session.
Yes. Oh, that was
There he really
okay.
hit me.
Get back. Good. Hey.
So what I'm looking for, while the jumping isn't my favorite, what I'm looking at right now is that trying to slide stop before it. So he's right there. He's trying to slide stop, and if he gets it, he's able to grab the jump without hitting the bar. If he doesn't, he's hitting the bar.
Okay, good. I know it's difficult. You did very
So these are little fast for this height, possibly. One of his first times doing it at this height, there it goes again. So the angle that he's coming in on is not the best right now. But I want you to notice how he's stressing. I talk to him. I tell him he's doing a good job. I reward him for his effort. And I'm not worried about that reward affecting his jumping. It's not.
Good job.
He does have great sends out to other jumps, and he's keeping that. If there is a bar on the other jump, he's keeping it up. He hasn't knocked it once. All right, and then later in the evening, this was after all of my classes were done. This is probably 9 o'clock at night. We did another zigzag, and I think this is the hardest one he's done, and he can't get that third jump. He's not transitioning out, so I have to go in a little bit, help him onto it, and then I reward him, and I throw it right into the jump. That was bad on my part. Sorry, buddy. Oh, he stresses because he thinks it was his fault. He's such a good dog. Right. Gonna help him a little bit again.
Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes. Good.
So this zigzag exercise really builds on a pattern, doing it over and over and over again. And I tell you, I did this as a group exercise for all of my students, and all the dogs loved it. They thought it was just rip-roaring fun to chase their handlers. For my students that struggled with speed, with not being able to run easily, I would help set the dog into the tunnel. So giving my students a big lead out, and then that really helped them. And every single dog excelled at this. This was a really fun exercise. I quite liked it. It was kind of time consuming because you have to move the jumps in and out for each dog's skill level. But it's really great for that lead change. Those are the 2 bars that he knocked. So he only knocked 3 the entire time that I did these exercises. And this is where I stopped. I didn't go any further than this. But there's a lot more variations on that exercise.